come out and dictate the tempo. That's to their advantage.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Harris. Over Allen. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
And Westbrook throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Milton. He's covered by Beal. Milton the pass to Maxey. Harris trying to get free. Maxey no good. Washington leading now by 13. Here's Beal. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And that's 10 points for Bradley Beal.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Embiid inside, defended by Allen. Embiid no good. Down low. And finished off by Avdia.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now the pass to Embiid. Over Allen. Offensive rebound. Good on the shot. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
And then Allen slams it in.
Once Jared Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
Maxey passes to Embiid. It's good. Embiid's got 6.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Wizards leading by 15. Here's Brown. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here's Maxey. He had 10 points in the win against Chicago. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. 5th on the list, Ben Simmons.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Here's Brown. That one's not going to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
They get it back.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever.
The drive by Simmons. And the shot goes down.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
White the pass to Hachimura. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Simmons. Here's Melly. Passes it to Maxey. The dish now to Crowder. All sorts of time. Rebound by the Wizards. Pass to Bonga. Shoots over Crowder. Bonga, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Fires the 3. The shot by Crowder, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Wizards. 19-point game. And he makes that one. And it's 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
You have to do the best you can to keep Russell Westbrook out of the paint because he does some of his best work right there.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Wizards leading by 21. Here's Bonga. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Whiteside's checked in for the 76ers. Robinson's checked in for Washington. Here's Maxey. That's tipped.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Philadelphia has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Simmons passes to Crowder. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Unloads. It's deflected, but they get it back. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 10 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Maxey. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. No good on the triple. And here we go again. Wizards in transition. Up the court they go. Bonga, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And so it's Washington sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on it.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Whiteside is out there with Zeller. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Maxey. And it's Crowder in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Washington shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
For Philadelphia, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Washington leading now by 19 points. White the pass to Bonga, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Maxey. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And it's sent back by White. And here we go, the Wizards' fast break. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
What a play!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Looking for Bertans, he gets it there. Left side, Brown.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Whiteside lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bonga, no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Maxey, no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Cans it from downtown.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Bulls.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Here's Whiteside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Harris comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. And that one, good. Bertans got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
Milton with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Whiteside finds Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And he gets the bucket. Whiteside's got 9.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And the pass to Bertans. Beal fires from way outside. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. They grab their own miss. Embiid from outside. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Harris, right side, and it's blocked. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. And it's Allen with the jam.
This guy does such an incredible job getting up and down the floor. Jared Allen's athleticism makes him a force in transition.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Timeout called the 76ers. Jared Allen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
So Westbrook's checked in for Kadeem Allen. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Well, you look at Bertans. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Harris outside. Pass to Whiteside. Feeds to Embiid. And it's good. 2 points. Embiid's got 8.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Whiteside. Now the feed to Embiid. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Tipped away, and it's the 76ers with the ball. Melly passes to Maxey. On the wing, Milton. Misses the 3. And so Allen will bring it up for the Wizards. Bertans finds Allen, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Maxey.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Harris. It's blocked.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
Harris against Berton. And it's Melly missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Beverly against Westbrook. Now here's Embiid. Guarded closely. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. Beverly wide open. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
All the time in the world to get that one off.